Hello everyone, Damien here, and I'm coming here today with probably the most serious video I will ever do. And this is a rant on the community and why it sucks so much today. I'm probably just gonna give like a little history, the risings and the falling. And I'm going to talk about a shit ton of people. I mean, a whole list. I want to talk about like each of these people individually, but I'm not going to like say a lot. Like some people I have more to say than others, so there's nothing to worry about, but it's a lot of people. So, let's get started. The first person to ever just like not even the first wooden railway user, just the first Thomas user in general. He did collect one railway, so I would count him as the first. He joined on November 25th, 2005, and that's long ago. And it was really just him. I mean, we don't really have to thank him. Hey, Toby, we really don't have to thank him for making the community big because I don't know what his username was, but I remember I always remembered his name, and that was Tom Dublin. I don't know what his actual account name was, but man, he was a big inspiration. And so basically, once he joined, because he had the first series, you know what I mean? Like, Keeker has a series, and yeah, he was the very first person to have a One Railway series, and it was really good. I mean, everyone liked it. I remember that. And I remember all the time he would say, "Oh no, I'm the first person to have a series," and he was right. He was 100% right. So, and then people joined, and Guy, Ewan for me joined. Man, he is a huge Travis Thomas fan. He made so many videos. I remember he just left multiple times and everything, but it wasn't like he would never say anything. He would just leave and just make like another account or something. But yeah, and then eventually I would join and other people would join, and then the community. Sorry, my nose is a little clogged, and the community would just rise and rise and rise, and there were just so many people that were all chill and cool and everything that it was a good place. It was a good place that just you log on every day and have a nice chat with someone. And then when Keekray joined, it got big, man. I mean, seriously, he was the heart of the community. He made so many videos and everything. He had so many noobs. It was ridiculous. He had like 1,000 and 2,000 subscribers. And then, oh man, when people found out about 1992, 1993 items like my Douglas here, which is probably 1993, but whatever, I call them originals so I don't get anybody mad. So, the person who found out about those was a person named Discontinued Train. I don't know if his account is still up. And he put a video up of I don't know if it was a Bill or a Ben. And when people found out about it, people went crazy. I mean, people were going crazy about like, oh man, I want to get some originals, and people were just going crazy. I mean, and basically by that point, it was basically who had the better collection. It wasn't even about like what you had, like the quality of it, to what originals you had, and the whole importance of the quality of your collection was just completely lost just because the originals were found out. I mean, don't get me wrong, I wanted them too, and I eventually did get that lot, which was great. I did brag about that a lot, but I don't know. I think some people took it to way too far. Like, perfect here. Steven. People remember Steven? Thomas WR Fan 24? He was absolutely ridiculous getting the stuff that he was getting. The Crosby Station cargo truck that looked like that was in crap condition for like $60, buying what was it, Arbol Phil's Nib 2001 Percy. Why is he gonna need that? Steven actually had the original Percy too. What is the point of buying that? Oh my god. And he was just ridiculous. I mean, people were getting extremely mad. Like, I remember me and Arbelfield, we would explode. Like, we would get so mad. I mean, we wanted to like kill Steven. I mean, and then on Christmas, he got that original sort of Bay barge and the freaking the white cargo car and everything. It's so sad because he left, and like, what a waste of a collection. You know what I mean? Like, he buys all that stuff and then just leaves. Like, if I was him, I wouldn't do that. I mean, really. And it just pissed so many people off. And I think it was mostly because we were jealous. I mean, you gotta admit it. Some of us were jealous. I was a little jealous. But now I don't, because I have 32 originals. What is there honestly to be jealous of? Whatever. A Solar Bay tugboat, barge, whatever. I don't care about the Solar Bay barge. I don't care about it. But, yeah. He was ridiculous. He was absolutely ridiculous. Like, more ridiculous than me when I was, like, getting all that stuff back in, like, '08 or something. Like, that was more ridiculous than me, if you guys remember that. I mean, getting all that stuff back in, like, 2008. Alright, next. Black Bristol Critic ruining the community. He was known as, I remember I actually made the video about him. And it got hate at the ass. It got, like, what? 33 no. Didn't it get, like, 90-something dislikes? Actually, you know what? Let me go check. I will go check right now and see how many dislikes it has. Hold on a sec. I don't care. Yeah, I really didn't plan on doing this, but this little section to go find out how many dislikes this video has. But I'll be willing to go look for it. All right, let me click on it. It has 30 dislikes and 8 likes. So that kind of goes to show that people really hate us. So yeah, he was really the main reason why people started to leave, and really feel like, I don't know, some people said that they wanted to kill themselves, all because of Blackbuster Critic, and it's sad. And like, you know, it's not just us that he ruins. He ruins the Sonic community and the Barney community, and like, is it absolutely necessary? Wait, shit. Okay. So yeah, he is like, well, him and people growing up. Like, I mean, we knew that we would grow out of this, but wow, so many people left at like one time. It's just sad. So the downfall of the community. Basically, it would fall every single time. You know, Keeker would join, he would stay for a while, and then leave out of nowhere. He wouldn't say anything. He would be gone for like 6 months to a whole year, and people were sad. People were like annoyed, like, "Oh man, when's Keeker coming back?" And like, he did it so many times that now his most recent leaving, and now, I mean, he came back and he's selling all the stuff, but like his most recent time, like most recent leaving for like no warning, no one honestly cared. I mean, yeah, the noobs gave a big, like, they really cared, but people like me, we didn't care, because he's done it so many times and we're used to it. It didn't even matter to us. And now seeing how he's and seeing how he was the heart of the community that kept everything alive, and seeing how he is now selling all his stuff on eBay in the summer. Sorry. Yeah, this community isn't coming back. It isn't coming back. It died. The community died back in November. It's not coming back. There's no hope. Absolutely none. But and then oh, Flytrap 47. He comes out of nowhere. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. He comes out of nowhere and starts being annoying. Well, he wasn't annoying to me, Arbofil, and like a couple other people, but alright, there you go. Feel better. But yeah, he really pissed some people off. Like, he annoyed Aiden, Mr. 7055. There was Johnny, Henry and the Beatles. I don't know if he annoyed Jack, because this was like a little while ago. This little argument thing is like annoying. I mean, annoying. It's like over now. So there's really not much to talk about Flytrap. And yeah, now community's dead. Nothing really to do anymore. There's only like a couple of good people. And it really sucks. I spent like almost 5 years on here. My 5-year anniversary's on May 4th. I want to make a video, and that's one of my goals too. At least make it to May 4th, 2012, my 5-year anniversary. And that's really it. I'll still make videos. I mean, even if I'm the last guy, whatever. Because the noobs are gonna take over. The noobs are gonna. They're gonna take over. They probably have like their own like little like noob TWR community. You know what I mean? Like they have like their own little separate community, and like they're like the jokes. We're like the serious people. Hold on, I gotta reply to a message. Okay, so now we're up to the part where I wanted to talk about like, wow, like what, 30, 40 people individually? Actually, maybe 50 people. But, because, I made these bullet points, and, well, alright, shit. Okay. Well, alright. I'm going to talk about each of these people individually. So, first is, Zeo Red. He was the first user. I already kind of explained him. So, yeah, in the very beginning. Tom Dublin. He was the first person to start series. He's really the person we have to thank. If it wasn't for him, well, yeah, if it wasn't for him, there would be no community. We really have to thank Tom Dublin, even though he's not around anymore. He hasn't been around for a while. I don't even remember his like YouTube username. That's the thing. Guy Knowles, I gotta thank. We have to thank him too. He was so active and everything. He did leave multiple times, but he stuck around. He stuck around. I think he's been on here longer than me, though. But me and him are like the longest survivors, and it's good. It's really good. Milk Tanker Media. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put some newish people. So like I'm gonna put some people that like faded away. These are a lot of people, so don't get mad if like you don't like a certain person on my list. Man, I stutter a lot. Okay, so yeah, Milk Tanker Media. He was once active. I don't know if he still makes videos. He had a pretty good series from what I remember. He had a good layout video too. MT William or Willman, I don't even remember really. He was one of those guys that he was rich, like Steven and somebody else. And he basically got whatever he wanted. I mean, he was definitely not as ridiculous as Steven. I mean, he was likable, MT Willman. He was likable at least. I know he has a different account now, but yeah, I know he still likes Thomas, but I don't know. Smudges her handle. Yeah, he just like left without no warning. All he does, because he was on my Xbox friends list once, but I sold my Xboxes. I don't use Xbox anymore, and yeah, all he does is just play Xbox. I'm not even kidding. He probably still does to this very day. It really sucks. And he's probably selling all of his collection or probably just packing it up, putting it in storage or something. I have no idea. Cam Scott, he really hates a lot of us. You gotta be honest. He really does hate a lot of us. Did I say more? None of us really liked him because, I mean, like, we didn't even, like, really hate him. He just kind of started to hate us for, like, no reason. He wasn't, like, a hater. He just didn't like us. So I really don't want to speak any much more about him. Robert in Productions, you know, he's chill. He doesn't like it how people say, oh, man, you know, this item's from 1992. I got proof, man. And, you know, I kind of agree. Because the only way 1992 items... Like the earliest were like December of 1992, but those are like really rare, and the only way you could tell are those because like the original manufacturer Roy Wilson, he actually signed them and put the date on them, so those are the only way you can tell. But yeah, Robert in Productions, he's chill. He makes a lot of good videos. Thomas Mania 24 Vinny, he does a lot of really good remakes. He still likes Thomas and everything, which is always good. He has the biggest layout I've ever seen. I gotta give him props to that. Arbo Phil, yeah, he's chill. You know, he doesn't like Thomas anymore, but what you gonna do? You know, most people leave because of the people in this community, and I'm not gonna argue with that. I gotta agree. I really gotta agree on that. But he had a pretty sweet ass collection. I won't argue with that. Thomas Wayne Railway, Keycray. You all know him. Do I need to explain anymore? He's basically the heart. Me, you know, I'm one of the oldest. I'm probably like the second oldest. You know, I'm known for being here quite a long time. I'm known for like my goal. I'm not gonna talk so much about myself. You guys remember him? Family of Four? He was one of those kids that basically got whatever he wanted. He hasn't been around in like forever. Steven, and I basically explained him. So Rizambo, he was one of those guys that got everything he wanted, but he lived in another country. So basically the stuff that he was getting was like a couple of dollars here. That's why he got so much stuff, because everything cost so little compared to like where he lived in America. Like, he was basically getting stuff, like really rare stuff for like what, a couple bucks compared to where he lives, like just a couple dollars. And where us it would cost like what, $40, $50 or something. So yeah, he actually messaged me like 2 weeks ago, and I actually just answered him back, and he said that I'm like, he's basically glad that I'm still here. Mr. 7055 Aiden, you know, he's kind of known for acting like really gay, but he says he's not gay, and I believe him. I believe him that. Talk to him like every day. But the one thing I don't like that he said is that Matt is the 10 cents on one of the community now. Man, I don't agree with that shit. I don't agree with that. 10 cents on one had a huge collection. Nothing could compare to that. So much rare stuff, so much accessories, everything. Nothing could compare to that collection. Alright, Waylon 8 Tour. You guys are, well, I'm definitely gonna remember him. Some of you are not. He was really active. He had a series, and then like he made like a video on like his rare wooden trains. All of a sudden, he just vanished. He just never came back. It's been like 4 years now. The TWR channel, he was one of the more newer peoples. I don't know what happened to him. He hasn't logged on in months. Clardy34, he has like, he's probably like the second most successful because he has like more than 1,000 subscribers. I never really talked to him, but I heard he's chill, so that's good. Kyle, the Thomas Wooden guy, he's actually kind of like the betrayer. I mean, he really liked Thomas, and then like he goes and like leaves and says we're all immature and babyish, and I don't even want to mention him. James is 5. He doesn't like Thomas anymore either, but he had a lot of those stop motion remakes, which were pretty good. I mean, he was original, you know. He didn't copy anybody. He talked to a lot of people too. The Ryan Carman, he was once chill, and you know now just talks to RMP, Robert M Productions and other people. Scar Louie, I never actually talked to him, but he did make a couple Wooden Railway videos from my knowledge. Enterprising Engine 93, he makes the best videos. Without a doubt, the best videos. How long is this video? 20 minutes. He makes the best videos, without a doubt. Best videos. Best series. He's new, but he's not a noob. I mean, like, he's not annoying, Henry and the Beatles, Johnny, he's chill. He was one of the newer people. Me and him are pretty good friends. He's got a good layout, a good series. Person number 6. He left so many times. I didn't really talk to him that much, so I really don't know what to say. So LNAR Flying Scotsman, Rob. He's got a good collection too. He likes Mario Party. He's still around. Thank God. He's chill. I'm friends with him too. You guys remember Bill Barman? He says he still likes Thomas, but I don't believe that. He makes like rail fan videos, like where you watch you film the train pass by. But yeah, I really don't know if he still likes Thomas. Soda Fan 2K10. He never really talked to anybody, but he has a huge layout. D Boyer 15. He's not a noob. He's got some good videos. Thomas 123. He made the best remakes. Best remix without doubt. And then he just left at he gave us a warning, but he just left, which really sucks. And Drexio Studios. Man, he was one of the main people back in the day. Me, him, Arbo Phil, James, Kikray. Man, those were the days, man. But he left too. He doesn't like Thomas anymore either. Origami Aaron Forcer. He left too. I haven't talked to him in like a year. Crazy. That Lego random guy. I never really talked to him. It kind of sucks. I don't really have a lot to say. Thomas 1984, he was like the kid that had he collected all kinds of Thomas, but he left like twice. He left, didn't come back for months, came back and left again. He had a pretty good collection though. T and WF, he made he had another account, and he was very active on the Thomas videos. And he deleted all those, and then he made he made 2 videos on his layouts, and he said he was making a series. It was basically the series that never made it to YouTube, and he hasn't logged on since. So whatever. The new Steven JP 15. He had an account before, but he closed that. He doesn't really talk to anybody. Conductor Carson. I remember this was the guy that many people flipped out on for writing on his drawing on his trains, his rare trains. And you know what? I can't argue. I agree 100%. This freaking pisses me off. You're gonna get something so rare and then draw on it. Man, what the hell is your problem? Spy Fox 14. He had a good collection. He just started making videos. All of a sudden, didn't make videos anymore. Rusty number 5. Same thing as Spy Fox 14. I don't know if he actually makes videos. Diamond Thomas. He is like the 3rd oldest. First guy, then me, and then Diamond Thomas. He's been on since September of 07. And yeah, he still likes Thomas. He's still active, still makes videos. Thomas Fan 4, he was the guy that made the rare Thomas, the rare Wooden Railway item videos. He hasn't made a Thomas video in 2 years. Efakanek. He made the Wooden Railway forums. So yeah, he's pretty well known for that. He still likes Thomas to this very day, which is great. Slept Late. No, I'm not gonna say anything. Pageboy 72. He had the one of the best series with the stop motion, and he doesn't care about Thomas anymore either. Henry Fat 88 or Trey. He turned into a big junkie, smoked a lot of weed. Then he quit, and then he just closed his account. Sucks. I haven't talked to him in 2 years, and I don't plan on talking to him ever again. Mrs. Fly Guy, Jaylene. She's newer, but she's the first girl in the community, so yeah, you're on my list. LB Bryan, he's been here quite a long time too. He makes a lot of remakes. Never really talked to him. The Has of 47, he makes remakes. Had never really talked to him either. Duck Oliver Toad. Now that's his name on the Wouldn't Really forums. I'm not exactly sure what his YouTube username when he was. He closed it, but he had the huge layout. If you guys remember that, he had a really big layout, huge. Then he made another account and then closed that. Flying Duckman 360. He makes the best remakes. Never really talked to him. Upside Now. He is like the fourth survivor. Well, nah, not survivor. He was here for like a year. Like, his channel is still up, but he never made any more videos. He has some good series. Big Thomas fan. He hasn't been on. I know he got suspended like a couple years ago. He had. If you go on the Wooden Railway forum, his name is I don't know what his exact Wooden Railway forum name is, but he has a big layout. Fastlane 250. His account got suspended actually, and he had a pretty sweet collection. 300 the Green Engine never. I talked to him. He's got a good collection. He's one of the newer people. Discontinued Train. He was one of those people that talked to Cam, Scott, and Robert M Productions. Never talked to him. He was kind of a douche. Duck fan 0000. Never really talked to him, but okay collection. Mighty Mac 10. He made some Wooden Railway videos, but never really made any more. Mr. Skater Dude 6. He used to like Thomas, and he just skates now. And he used to make Thomas Wooden Railway videos. He's chill. These last four people I want to talk about a little bit more. If you guys remember Trains of My Life 25, Alex. I remember when he joined, I was getting messages, comments, oh, Damien, this guy's stealing your username. Check this out. Trains are and I thought about it to myself, like, Trains are My Life 25, trains are cool too. I mean, I know that end don't sound alike, but you gotta admit, he really did steal my name. And how long is this video? Wow, 27 minutes. No one is gonna sit through this whole video. Yeah, but he really stole my username, and I remember he got a lot of hate. Man, this guy, Thomas Wooden Escapade. This guy was now, this guy's name was also Jack. And he was really chill. But then he turned into the biggest douchebag. He started hating on a lot of people, and he got a lot of hate. He basically got forced off of YouTube because of him being a freaking douchebag. And the last two people I wanted to talk about were Stockman 291 or Jack and Thomas Freak 808. And I think you guys know why you're at the very bottom, because you are some of the biggest liars. Especially Thomas Freak 808, especially you. Like, I'm sorry, but I had to say it. And honestly, I gotta say this too. You don't know who your real friends are. It's just you and Jack. That's all you care about. I mean, you might watch another YouTube user's video, but it's mainly just like your videos and Jack's. Nobody else. You buy shit, like you buy trains just so you could show off. You don't even really care about them. You just like waste your money on them just to show off. You seriously act like you don't care about them. You probably don't. And you're not the 10 cents of one of the community now. Nothing can compare to his community. So that's really it. That's all the people I wanted to talk about. And you guys gotta understand that I can't remember every single person's name, and some people did close their accounts. And basically why the community sucks today. The community sucks today because there are way too many noobs. Extremely too many noobs. Ringo Fan 25, Cole, the IK Jam 2. Man, those are horrible days. These are the worst days of the community. Well, actually, there's no community. The community started. Actually, let me finish on the why the community sucks part. And the lack of videos is lacking, and the quality of the videos. I mean, you see what these fucking noobs are recording with? It's garbage. It's embarrassing. And, it's their fault. It's really their fault. I'm not going to blame anybody else. It's mostly their fault. The community started November 25th, 2005, and died November 9th, 2012. I mean, shit. November 9th, 2011. Now, you may ask why I picked November 9th, 2011. That was the day that Kikre was supposed to upload an episode of his series, and then he just left. And saying out how he's back and saying he's going to sell his collection. It's dead. November 9th, 2011, the day the community died. There you go. There's my, 30-minute long rant. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching, even though no one's going to sit through this whole thing. See you later.